Good morning, everyone. It is almost noon on Sunday, September 1st. Had quite the morning. After 4 years of avoiding it, I finally caught COVID. So I went through and got all of my little Paxlovid and all that's needed, but waiting to hear from my oncologist because I have to run everything through him since I'm on the daily chemo pills and this is my off week. So, yeah, so I'm not really feeling very systematic. I have a little bit of a cough every now and then, but I'm not having a fever like my daughter and husband are or anything like that. So, I'm doing well for right now. So, but that's why we're so late getting on here. All right, so we're going to do some more with this hanging ornament. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to, and let me grab out my little tweezers because I will need those. I'm going to take a piece of basic white and I'm just going to put Versamark on it. And then, let me get out my little tidy tray here. I'm going to go ahead and put some gold on that. This is gold embossing powder. And let me get some of that off. And I'm going to heat set this, but then we're going to dip it back in while it's still hot. So let me go ahead and get my heat gun so we can get that all done. Let me plug it in. I don't leave my heat gun plugged in all the time. Get a little worried about that, so let me plug that in and we'll warm it up a little bit off camera so it's not really loud for you. I'm going to pick this up. Alright, so how is your September going so far? Alright, so now I want to keep this down. I don't want to blow away any of my powder. And you're going to see it start to change. So we're just going to, and some people put like a piece of cardboard with foil over it underneath so it heats up faster and a little more even. I'm not too worried about that, so I'm just going to do it like this. So you see that all changing. Make sure it's nice and heated up. Move it away for a little bit. Dump some more on there. And I'm going to go ahead and tap this off. Oh, I didn't get that much on there. So let me heat set this again. Let me get it all hot and then I'm going to press it down into the powder again. So let me get this all nice and heated. Press that down. Getting a little bit more of a layer on there. You can go ahead and reheat this or re-ink it with your Versamark if you want to. I'm not going to. Go ahead, get that really liquidy looking, press it down again. I'm making a mess of my tweezers on that. Alright, now before I heat this one up, I'm going to bring my stamp over. Oh, this might be fun. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. So I keep the heat. Alright, I don't know which one I'm going to use. Let's say we'll use this one. Because what I want to do is, sorry, and I hope you can hear me over that, I'm going to press this into the Versamark. Just so there's a little bit of liquid base there. I'm going to heat set this. Make sure that's all melted. So that looks really liquidy now. And then you quickly want to go ahead and press this down into your embossing powder. Now you're not going to be hurting your stamp. Because remember, these stamps have gone through a lot of heating element. It is going to stick a little bit when you pull it up. But then see, oh, I must have had some tape on the back or something. But see how that gave you a good impression. All right, let me get some of this. Yeah, of course, whenever I put on a brand new sheet, of course, I end up somehow ruining it on the first day. All right, let me unplug my heat gun. Letting this cool down too while we're at it. Get my embossing powder back in there. Grab my little brush. Now this is the old embossing powder. This is not the new Wow. I haven't replaced my metallics yet with the Wow, so let me put the lid on. Put this back in there. And then let me grab just a wet wipe, just to kind of clear that off a little bit. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take my Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, grab it from over here on the side table. All right, so here we are. I have my base plate 1. I'm going to put down my thin die adapter 2, a cutting plate, my object, and then another cutting plate. Let me get out that ornament die here. Now that pretty much wedges right in, so I'm not going to put tape on it, but you could if you wanted to. And we're going to run that through. You do want to let that cool for a little bit. I think the amount of time we've spoken, we're talking, that it was enough to cool. Remember, there's going to be those little 3 perforation marks on there. So then there's your ornament. All right. Let me go ahead and move this out of the way. All right. So here we have that one. Ahead of time, I went ahead and did 2 others, and then I'm going to cut out this strip here. I'm going to use the multi-purpose glue in my small adhesive tip, go all the way across there, hold it down for a little bit. Now you do need to hang on to it for a while because it's not going on cardstock, it's actually going on, you know, an embossed surface, that embossing powder. So you do need to hang on to it for a little while. Let me grab out my sticky scissors. I'm going to go ahead and cut around that. So we have that all ready to go. Here I have a piece of Fairy Vanilla 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. This is a piece of crumb cake, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And this is from the Iconic Holidays. Is it Iconic Holidays or Iconic Christmas? I always say it wrong. Let me look. Iconic Celebrations. This is an online exclusive, so you're not going to see it in a catalog. It's going to be online only. All right, so let's go ahead. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut this into 5 1/4, so it's going to be the width of this layer, 5 1/4, and then I'm going to cut 2 strips that are 3/4 of an inch. So over here, 3/4 of an inch. All right. I think that should be about it for that. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my, oh, that's my Stamp and Seal Plus. I'll use regular Stamp and Seal. I'm going to go ahead and put down a layer. Oh no. I'm going to go ahead and mount that. I'm going to do these 3/4 of an inch. Slightly at the top, just a little bit off the top. A little bit off the bottom. Leaving a nice little strip on the inside there. So these I am actually going to, now there is a little poke through hole in the die. So I could take baker's twine and unroll it. Let me show you what I mean. I don't even know if we have this one anymore, but I have it here. So let me go ahead and just show you what I mean. So with the baker's twine, you can twist it. You're going to get these different segments, these different pieces here. And then you can go ahead. Oh, I have a little bit of hair on there. Surprise, surprise. So then you can push that through. Get my take your pick tool. So much easier. Everything's easier with the take your pick tool. So I'm just going to kind of push that through. My monovision is not helping this morning. Here we go. So I'm lining that over there. I'm doing the take your pick tool underneath there, and I'm pulling it through. And I can separate those out and pull this through. So there you have. If you want, you can do that with your baker's twine. Don't know if I want to do all three of them. Let's see how quickly this may or may not go. Yeah, nope. So I'll just do the one, but you can see, and I think, because that's so dull, I think I want to put this one on top. So let's, you know what, I want to do this. Oh, you know what, I should get out my little sewing threader thing. That would always help too. Thing is, I can see it, I just can't grab it because I have no nails. There we go. Phew. Now we're just trying to get that through here. All right, so we'll just do that on the bottom two. The top one that we pop up, we're not going to do that on. Because as you can see, this is why I don't use ribbons and baker's twine a lot. My fingers just don't work well with it. All right, let me go ahead and trim off. Oh my gosh, don't know if you can hear Finn. He's snoring in my room here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's put these down. I think I want this one. This one's so bright. I think I want that one on top. Alright, so let's go ahead and put these on. I'm going to try to circle them. Use a block to help me keep that down. You know what? I didn't have a twine on that one, but you know what? It's all right. We'll just do it like it is. So put that down for a little bit, just so that I can get stuck down with that multi-purpose. As you can see, this one doesn't have a little thread through. So you know what? We can make it look like there's a little thread going through. Just go like this, and we'll pull this down. Take my old, for some reason, oops, as I say that, it doesn't work. My creative memories, old scissors, are they even around anymore? I think I asked that once before. I use those a lot on the baker's twine. It seems that it works well. Alright, and then this one we're going to pop up. I'm going to use regular dimensionals. Pop that up on top. I think I want to go a little bit higher. I want to go a little bit lower. I'm going to go a little bit higher. Having just enough room for the All Is Merry. So let's go ahead, pick that up there. Do that in garden green. Just because I have it out. All right, let me get all this off to the side because I have quite the mess over here. So there is the card using Hang and Ornament bundle. Very pretty. Very pretty. You can add little extra blings if you want to. I'm not going to at this point because the video's gone way too long as this. Alright, here's some of the other examples I did. This was just using all the stamps. I colored this with the bronze blend. So this is all just one layer. And then this one, I didn't have any gold ribbon, so I used the blue, what's it called? Night of Navy Gold and glittered ribbon, which is in the annual catalog. So it's not really that bad considering when I had it just laying down on the cardstock itself, it actually picked up the green. But once you actually tie it in a bow, the blue shows through. So I did that one too. This is also from the Iconic Celebrations DSP. I just cut the trees out of one of the pieces of DSP. Alright guys, that's it. Oh, I'm a little bit off there. There we go. There you are. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day. Be well. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate all those thumbs up. Share on your social media. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Most of all, have a very good weekend and stay safe out there. Bye for now.